What's the dumbest reason you've ever been kicked out of somewhere? I got banned from a movie theater for clapping too enthusiastically during films. I've always been that person who gets emotionally invested in movies, like crying during Pixar films and cheering when the hero wins, but apparently there's a limit to acceptable audience participation. It started innocently enough during a showing of Top Gun: Maverick. When Tom Cruise pulled off that impossible flying stunt, I started clapping. Nobody seemed to mind. A few other people joined in, felt normal. Then it escalated. During The Batman, when Robert Pattinson delivered that epic one-liner, I couldn't help myself. I jumped up and gave him a standing ovation right there in the middle of the theater. A few people shushed me, but mostly folks just laughed and kept watching. The ushers started noticing me after my third visit that week. During Everything Everywhere All at Once, when Michelle Yeoh had that emotional breakdown scene, I started slow clapping, then faster, building to thunderous applause like she could actually hear me. Other moviegoers were staring, some filming me with their phones. The manager approached after the credits. "You seem to really enjoy our films," he said nervously, but maybe toned down the enthusiasm a little. I thought he was joking. Movies are meant to be experienced, right? If someone does something amazing, they deserve recognition. But apparently, the complaints started rolling in. Patrons said my clapping was disruptive, ruining their immersion in the films. One family specifically requested showtimes when I wouldn't be there. The breaking point came during a quiet indie drama about grief, literally the most serious film ever made. But when the main character finally forgave his dying father after 90 minutes of buildup, I lost it. Started clapping so hard my hands hurt. Other audience members turned around, glaring at me like I'd just screamed fire in a crowded theater. The emotional crescendo demanded recognition. I whispered loudly to the woman next to me. That was cinema at its finest. She moved seats immediately. After the film ended, the manager was waiting for me in the lobby. "Sir, we've discussed this before. Your enthusiasm, while appreciated, is becoming disruptive to other patrons." I tried explaining that good storytelling deserves audience appreciation, that actors pour their hearts into these performances, and silence feels disrespectful, but he wasn't buying it. "We've received multiple complaints about your clapping during inappropriate moments," he said, pulling out his phone. He showed me a video someone had posted online of me giving a standing ovation during a funeral scene in some drama. The caption read, "When you take movie appreciation too seriously." I watched myself jumping up, applauding wildly while everyone else sat in respectful silence, looking absolutely mortified. The video had 50,000 views, mostly people roasting my theater etiquette. The manager continued, "We appreciate passionate film fans, but this has gone beyond normal audience behavior. We're going to have to ask you to find another venue for your movie viewing experiences." They handed me a formal letter, banning me from all theater locations in the chain for 6 months. "Excessive disruptive applause during film screenings," it read, like I'd committed some heinous crime. I tried appealing to their corporate office, explaining that I was just showing appreciation for cinematic artistry, but they upheld the decision. Apparently, there's no room for genuine emotional responses in modern movie theaters. Now I watch everything at home, where I can clap as much as I want without security escorting me out.